online gaming operators corner more than 80% of the entire market for this gambling operation. Sino po itong mga lalaking? Kilala ko po lahat ito, kaya lang gusto ko marinig sa PAGCOR. Isasubmit nyo po ba sa komite kung sino-sino ang may-ari ng mga gaming platforms na ito? Mr. PAGCOR, can you make a commitment na isubmit po ninyo?
Your Honor, we will submit the list and the beneficial owners of all the companies that not only you have mentioned, but lahat na po yung kulang 70 lang po kasi may lisensya.
Meron pong purely online lang, merong physical casino at meron ding online casino.
Opo, Your Honor, amin pong isusumite ang dalawang uri ng pagmamayari na inyong tinatanong. Una po, yung sa land-based casinos, yun po yung tinatawag ng mga integrated resorts. So kung saan yun po ay may mga iba't ibang pag-aari din. Ngayon meron din po yung mga land-based casinos na yon na integrated resorts. Sila po ay meron ding online gaming na negosyo na kalaki sa kanilang lisensya. At bukod po doon po sa online gaming companies, isusumiti po namin sa committee yung pong pangalan, una yung pangalan nung may lisensya, pangalan ng lisensya, at pangalawa po ay kung sino po ang mga beneficial owners nito. Kulang 70 po lahat, Your Honor. Isusumiti po namin lahat yon sa committee.
Ang siguro po, Mr. Chair, ang kailangan natin para mas maging malinaw, sino yung official owner, sino yung beneficial owner, sino yung gaming system administrator, ano yung mga games. Katulad po ng halimbawa, itong AB Leisure Exponent Inc. Yung mga games niya po, ito yung DG Plus, Arena Plus, Bingo Plus. Ito po yata yung nag-sponsor nung isang concert. Ngayon lang, pati po ako ay kanyang idinawit. Nagpapatawa po siya. Nakita niya yung dating Senador Grace po na nagtatawa. Natawa po at siguro naging successful siya. Napatawa niya si Senador Grace po. Bigla ba niya naman sinabi, tingnan niyo yung mukha ni Marcoleta kung matatawa kayo. Napakawalang hiya nung tao na yun, Mr. Chair. Ayaw ko na pong patuksin siya. Ang nag-sponsor po yung DG Plus. Kaya po lumalaki po eh. Gumagamit po sila ng ganong klaseng mga sikat na mga tao. So, alam ko po malaking pag-uusap ito, Mr. Chair. At alam ko, I think the PAGCOR and the DICT will be struggling to reinvent themselves kung paano ma-address ito. Halimbawa, mapag-usapan natin total ban. Paano kaya ang gagawin nila? Sa ngayon pa lang, Mr. Chair, I would suggest, kung nandito po yung representative ng BSP, na silang nagre-regulate po ng mga e-wallets. I believe, Mr. Chair, the BSP should issue a suspension order to e-wallet platforms to deny links to all these online game platforms para wala na pong wala nang pag-uusapan. Can the BSP do that?
Good morning, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. Yes, as the Monetary Board of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas has approved our policy that we direct the BSP supervised institutions to take down and remove all icons and links redirecting to online gambling sites.
Sa temporary measure, sir, para po kahit pa paano may magawa na tayo.
Let me interrupt Senator Marcoleta. Let us allow the agencies to present their opening statement first before taking any questions kasi hindi po tayo matatapos pag magiging question and answer. We'll just give you the opportunity, Senator Marcoleta, to ask to deliver your opening statement. We can come back and we will be allowing every senator is here to ask questions later. So para lahat po ng resource persons natin ma-accommodate po natin. Thank you, Senator Marcoleta. Thank you. Anyway, may now request the committee secretary to acknowledge our resource persons. Committee secretary, go ahead, please.
Mr. Chair, I believe Senator Bongo is online.
He is online, but he just informed us that he will just give his opening statements later.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For the record, the committees would like to acknowledge the presence of the following resource persons. From Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, we have the Chairman and Executive Officer, Mr. Alejandro Tenco, together with Attorney Jessa Maris Fernandez, Attorney Jason Alba, and Attorney Jeremy Luglog. The Department of Finance is represented by Undersecretary Carlo Fermin Adriano. And from the BIR, we have Attorney Albert John Neil Tibayan. From the National Tax Research Center, we have Mr. Donaldo Embu. We have Secretary of the Department of Information and Communications Technology, Secretary Henry Aguda. And from the Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center, we have the Assistant Secretary Aboy Paraiso. From the National Telecommunications, we have the Commissioner Ella Blanca B. Lopez. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas is represented by Attorney Ruel M. Bumatay, Director of Financial System Integrity Department. And from the Philippine National Police, we have from the Anti-Cybercrime Group, Police Brigadier General Bernard Ariang, Police Lieutenant Colonel J.B. Bayani, Police Lieutenant Colonel Anacleto Daliba. From the Directorate for Investigation and the Detective Management, we have Police Lieutenant Cleo Nobleza. From the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group of PNP, we have Police Lieutenant Colonel Gerald G. Preto. From the National Bureau of National Bureau of Investigation, we have Assistant Regional Director Ferdinand Lavin. From the Securities and Exchange Commission, we have Attorney Andrew Montesa, Attorney Abigail Shikina Vitria. And we also have the Chairperson of Bridges of Hope, Mr. John T. And we have the relatives of the 26-year-old victim from Bukidnon. We have the mother, Mrs. Arsenia Concha, the cousin, Mr. Antonio B. Concha, together with the Mayor Jimboy Ang Rabanes of Kibawi, Bukidnon. Okay. And from Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, we have the Deputy Governor, Mr. Mamerto et Tangonan. Good morning. That's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Committee Secretary. Since this is an inquiry in aid of legislation, we're bound by the rules and procedures governing inquiries in aid of legislation. In accordance with these rules, may I also request the Committee Secretary to administer the oath to all our resource persons.
May I request all the resource persons to please stand up, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I, please state your name, do solemnly swear that I will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to this committee. Thank you. Please take your seat.
Maraming salamat po, Committee Secretary, at sa ating mga panauhin. Ito po ang flow ng ating public hearing at inquiry. Mag-represent po ang ating resource person na hindi po lalagpas sa 5 or pinaka-maximum na siguro ay 8 minuto. Magbibigyan ho namin kayo mag-present Sa aking mga kasamahan, patapusin po muna natin ang presentation ng ating mga resource persons bago po tayo magtanong. And kung maaari po ay tatlong katanungan lang din po ang pwede po natin itanong para we can accommodate everybody today. Doon po sa resource persons natin, pag tinanong po kayo, please go direct to the point, concise and brief. Make it concise and brief your answers para mapagbigyan po lahat. Thank you everyone for attending the first public hearing of the Senate Committee on Games and Amusement, this 20th Congress. Before that, we would like to welcome Senator Sherwin Gatchalian. Para po sa kaayusan ng ating talakayan and the indulgence of my fellow senators, we will proceed as follows. First, we will allow the presentation from PAGCOR and the Department of Finance. Next, we will give the floor to the other concerned agencies. Or before that, after PAGCOR and DUF will make the presentation, or after each agency making the presentation, pwede po magtanong ang mga senador for clarification. Kung maaari po ay 2 to 3 questions na po pwede itanong po natin mga senador, and PAGCOR, please limit your answers, direct and concise po para mabilis tayo. Next, we will give the floor to the other concerned agencies. Then we will hear the positions of the private individuals and or representatives from the private sector. Finally, yun lamang po. So let us refrain from veering away from the subject matter. Both po sa ating mga kasamahan at maging po sa ating mga resource person, para we can maintain at ang kaayusan, and we aim for clarity, honesty, and accountability in today's discussion. For our resource persons, kindly limit nga po your presentation. Again, maximum na ho siguro 8 minutes. Pero kung pwede pong iklian po ninyo, ay iklian po dahil marami po tayo ngayong araw. So we can have ample time for discussion. Let's start now with PAGCOR. Mr. Altenco, you may proceed with your presentation.
Maraming salamat po, Chairman Senator Erwin Tulfo. Magprepresenta lang po ng overview ng online gaming sa Pilipinas sa pangkasalukuyan si Attorney Jessa Fernandez sa pahintulot niyo po.
Go ahead po.
Good morning, everyone. So my presentation, as mentioned, is a brief overview of online gaming under the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation. First slide, please. Nakapaloob sa tinatawag na online gaming ang mga sumusunod na game offerings. Una, ang electronic casino games. Dito po nakapaloob yung mga tinatawag na slot machine games at live casino games gaya ng roulette, baccarat, blackjack at iba pa. Nakapaloob din po dito ang traditional bingo games, electronic bingo, numeric games, specialty games o mga larong perya gaya ng color game, pula-puti. Nandito rin po ang online poker games at sports betting. Sa 7 ito, pinakamarami ang manlalaro sa kategorya ng e-casino o e-casino games or e-games. Next slide po. Kumikita ang pamahalaan sa pamamagitan ng mga buwis na kinukuha sa gross gaming revenue ng mga lisensyadong kumpanya. Ang gross gaming revenue ay nakocompute sa pamamagitan ng pagbawas ng mga payouts o panalo mula sa kabuuang bets. Mula sa gross gaming revenue, 30% ang license fees na sinisingil ng PAGCOR mula sa mga operators, bukod pa sa 5% franchise tax na diretsyong nire-remit ng mga operators sa Bureau of Internal Revenue. Sa kasalukuyan, tayo ang isa sa mga bansa na may pinakamataas na kabuuang tax rate mula sa online gaming. Next slide. Ayon sa datos sa buwan ng Hunyo 2025, ang industriya ay nag-eempleyo ng 32,302 employees. 103 ang foreign nationals, 32,199 naman ay mga Pilipino. Next slide. Bukod pa sa 32,000 directly employed by the licensees, marami pang industriya ang lumago mula sa online gaming. Next slide. Ayon din sa datos sa buwan ng Hunyo 2025, ang mga licensees ay umuokupa ng 121,100 square meters of office spaces. Next po.